today I'm really excited about this video because I haven't filmed one of these videos for almost a year and the last one was really good. Stupid things people say about my disability. This one is pet peeves of my wheelchair, and I know that a lot of you left your comments over on the community tab as to what your pet peeves are, and wow, we've all got them in common. Everybody had the same ones. There wasn't a single pet peeve that I looked at and thought, no, that's never happened to me. Let's get on with this video and talk about our pet peeves. If I have missed any pet peeves out, or you've got a pet peeve, then be sure to drop it down below. Hopefully this is going to raise awareness about wheelchairs in a fun, positive way to stop people from doing these things. Oh my goodness, this first one winds me up. Something shocking. When you are going down a really, really wide street and you're just doing your thing and there's one person coming towards you and they're like, oh God, which way, which way, which way? And then they're like, wheelchair to let you go. And it's like, dude, seriously? You did not have to stand aside? Like, we can both fit down the road. Oh, what about when people push you out of the conversation? So you've got someone pushing you behind and they see someone that they know walking by and they stop and they have their conversation here, behind you. How about being used as a coat rack? Oh, it's so hot in here. Oh, you don't mind. Oh, or being used as a shopping trolley. I don't know what's worse, coat rack or shopping trolley. Let me know down below. Oh, I can't carry all these things. You don't mind, do you? Oh, what about this one? You put on your favourite new cream coat. You have a lovely day and then you go to take your lovely cream coat off and then you realise that the bottom of your cream coat has been rubbing on the wheels and it's black. Black as the night. Oh! The same for bags. You've been holding stuff because you are the shopping trolley. You've been holding bags and all sorts of bits and bobs, and the shopping bag has been rubbing on the wheels and there's a nice big hole in the bag. Oh! It's always funny when someone pushes you and they get distracted and they walk off. And who knows what might happen to you? You might get run over, you might knock into people, you might not be able to stop. It could be very dangerous, also very annoying. This one happens all the time, maybe not for everybody, but us girls with the long hair, when someone's going to push you and your hair keeps getting caught. Ah! I hate it. Stop it. No! What about when you're queuing up for something in, say, I don't know, Starbucks, and you're there in the queue. You've got one person in front of you who's being served, and you've got one person behind you who's waiting to be served, and you're in the middle, and this one in front of you is being served, and you're trying to get the barista's attention, but no, it's not happening, no eye contact is happening. They're serving the person and then they move away, and then the barista says to the person behind you, oh, what can I get you? Hello! Hola! Buongiorno! I'm here! When you can't be seen, drives me mad. Just be a bit more aware of your surroundings. I'm not that small, but oh, it really winds me up. And what about when you're shopping and you just can't reach? Oh, I think this one has got to be the worst. Oh, when you're having a little jolly and someone's pushing you along and boom, your foot plates hit a rock and you go catapulting out of your wheelchair, or you're jammed, or oh no. What about when you're being pushed and someone says, and you're, oh, I'd really like to go and look at that over there, and you're moving this way. Oh no, you don't need to see that. There is nothing more frustrating than that, because you know that if you weren't in your wheelchair and someone wasn't pushing you, you would be able to just go and have a look at that. So if there is someone sitting in a wheelchair and they really do want to look at that specific thing, please just take them there, no matter how rubbish or how insignificant or how it might not be of interest to you. Just let them go and have a look at that, or go where they want to go, because it's really soul destroying. It actually kind of hurts our feelings. This one, what about when someone just comes up behind you and tips you back? Let's just do it because that'll be so funny. It's not funny, don't do it. And another thing, don't rock me like a baby. Why does this always happen? I get like a little bit of a jiggle going on, or just rocked backwards and forwards. So you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. I really don't need this right now. It's kind of making me feel sick. What about the leaners? They lean on you. Don't lean on me. I don't lean on you, so don't lean on me. Or you've got someone just holding onto you, but they're sort of tapping along to some music that's being played in the cinema foyer or something. Do not tap me! Oh, or kick me, or touch me. Oh no. And what about the people that you run over, but they apologise? I find that hilarious. I've just run over your foot and it's bleeding now. You don't have to apologise to me. I have to apologise to you.
No, it wasn't your fault, it was my fault. My foot shouldn't have been there.
The thing that really winds me up and sort of makes me feel a bit anxious is when someone's pushing you and they can't see the foot plates in front of you. As I'm sure lots of you have seen, my wheelchair foot plates come out quite a lot because I've got really long legs and it kind of helps my circulation for them to be at an angle. But because you can't necessarily see where my feet are, when we're in crowds, we tend to clip people's heels. So don't walk in front of me. So those are some of my pet peeves of being in a wheelchair. What is the worst pet peeve for you? I mean, all of them are pretty bad, but the one that kind of makes me turn into a completely different person is when someone taps on my wheelchair, you know, like tapping along to some music or something. It actually brings out this rage in me, and like I am a really placid, laid back person, but tap on my wheelchair and like this monster comes out, I swear. So if you want to become a pusher of a wheelchair, or you are going to be pushing a wheelchair, make sure to bear these things in mind and be aware of your surroundings and are aware of the person in the wheelchair. Listen to them as much as possible. I hope that you found this video useful. If you enjoyed this video, then why not check out my how to talk to people in a wheelchair video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and if you have subscribed, then click the little bell as well so that you're notified as to when I make a new video. Thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!